Hey y'all, this is Ursula, the Hobby Container Gardener. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. Y'all, I'm trying to get out into the garden and do a little bit of work. Not a lot today, but I do want to go out and I want to work on my onions. So, working on my onions, getting them straight, I need two tools. I have an old spoon that I took from my kitchen and I use this as my garden spoon, and I have some scissors. That's all I need, y'all. So we're going to be ringing around the onions. I'm bringing this tray along with me so I can have something to put um, the brown leaves and everything, the stems that I'm taking off the onions, and just clean it up a little bit. But today, y'all, instead of going out into the garden in my old trusty flip-flops, I will be testing out these boots. So KalKal has sent these boots in order for me to try them out, and I told them that I would. So I picked these, and I'm going to try them on. I'm going to put them on, and I'm going to walk out into the garden, and I'm going to do some garden work in them so I can give them an honest review. All right, y'all. So as we are working, I will give y'all more detailed information about these boots. But I do want to say now that it's springtime, all the little creepy crawlers and wiggly wigglies, they're out, y'all. I seen one earlier when I walked out my front door on the front porch. I've seen a couple of them back here. So, yeah, wearing my flip flops right now may not be the best idea. So, I am happy that I got these boots. We're going to put these boots on, y'all, and we're going to go out into the garden and we're going to get some work done. So, hang out with your girl for a little while I work on these onions. And then once I finish, I won't do all of them because I'll just do one bed. And then I'll show y'all what I am using to fertilize them when I water them twice a month. All right, y'all. Okay, got the boots on. They feel comfortable, very comfortable. Um, so I'm ready to go out into the garden. Y'all, come on, let's go out into the garden. Got this with me, and yeah, we about to get it. The KalKal boots are very sturdy and durable with a reinforced 8-layer rubber construction. The boots are scratch and sharp object resistant. The toes and the heels have additional rubber for reinforcement for full protection. They are anti-slip boots with a thread pattern, and they are very comfortable. These boots help to reduce foot fatigue during long hours of use. All right, y'all. We are at the onion bed, and like I said, I'm using just the old spoon. It could be flat, but I kind of like this one because it have this little curve on it, so I can kind of like go around the onion. So we're using this part, and we're just clearing out, loosening up the soil around the onion, and that gives that onion the space it's going to need to bulb up. Okay, y'all. So I finished cleaning out this first grow bed, which is a grow bag, but it's big enough to be called a grow bed. I think these are the 25-gallon grow beds. I'll show y'all what they look like. But I have it folded over because they sit up about that high. But now that I finished spooning the onions, which is what they call it, and basically I just went around the base, the bulb, to kind of move the soil out of the way so that the onion bulb can expand and and grow. Then I went back in and I cleaned up a lot of the brown stems that are just laying on the soil, hanging on the plant. I do that for two reasons, y'all. One, it looks bad. It's just me, it looks bad. And two, snails and slugs love dead material, right? So if there's a lot of dead material that's laying down on the top of your bed, they're coming in to get it. They're coming to get it. So I don't want to leave nothing in here that they want to come and get. So that's why I went in and I just cut away a lot of the brown stems. They're not doing the onions any good anyway, and it just makes the bed looks better. Look better. Excuse me. So now that we have finished spooning the onions, I'm going to go ahead and add some fertilizer to the grow bed. So what I use is the Alaskan fish fertilizer. So it's the Alaskan brand, and the name of it is More Bloom. It has 0 nitrogen, 10 potassium, phosphorus, 10 potassium. So once the onions start bulbing, we no longer need to add nitrogen. Now we just need to add something to help them to expand into those big onion bulbs that we want, right? So from here on in until I harvest them, I'll be using this. Now, right around the time it's almost time for me to harvest, I'm going to stop giving any kind of fertilizer. So this may be my second to the last time giving them anything. We'll see how big they get. And I'm gonna start looking for the ones that have fallen over, where the neck is bent over, because if the neck of the onion is bent over, that onion is not going to grow. So I'm going to be looking for those. I know some of them are just lying down and the neck is not really broken, but I'm gonna check them out and I'm gonna see. But I wanted to let y'all know what I do. So I already have, this is a 2.5 gallon of rainwater. Yeah, I still collect my rainwater, y'all. So let me shake this up. I don't use a measuring cup, y'all. I'm sorry, I don't. I'm just gonna pour some in here. I want y'all to see. It's not coming out real fast. It was coming out slow, y'all. All right. Let me get something to stir this up. All right. Now let's go ahead and give them a drink. Good thing I'm wearing waterproof boots, huh? My feet would be all wet if not. All right, so that's about half of this jug. I'm gonna save the other half for the next one that I do, and I'll just repeat. This is all I'm doing today. Like I said, I don't want to drag y'all around to every onion bed I have, because I have a bunch of them. But I wanted to show y'all as far as what I do, as far as ringing around the onions, exposing the bulb, letting it get some sunshine and letting it expand and get big. And then watering it, and what I use when I'm watering these onions. And then this also is good. The More Bloom is also good for potatoes, sweet potatoes, carrots, turnips, radish, anything that you're growing that's going to grow under the soil. More Bloom is good for that. And this is organic. All right, y'all. So I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all like these new boots. I will have more information about these boots right here in my description box below. And go and check out this company. I really do like them. All right, y'all. I'm about to get back to work. I will talk to you guys later. Okay, y'all, I am finished one project, but I did go around to each bed that I have onions in. I went ahead and cleaned out the bed. I wrung around the onions, even if they were tiny. I wrung around the onions, and then I fertilized them with some more bloom. So I just want y'all to see what they are looking like right now. Go check these two bigger beds in the back. And then y'all, I think I'm gonna take me a break. It was relaxing. It was very relaxing. It's nice, breezy out here. The birds were chirping. I was just in peace. But that was a lot of work. All right, hold on, last two beds. All right, y'all. So I'm thankful I got that done. I have been wanting to do that for a while now. Just never got around to doing it because it's always something else that needs to be done. A harvest, a planting, something. So I'm glad I finally got it done. So let me go back on the patio. Oh, this is what I cleaned off of all of those onions, y'all. All of that was just hanging on the onions or lying on the top of the bed. And I finally got it off. All right, y'all. So I just wanted to let y'all know I have been working in my boots. They're a little dirty, but I can go ahead and just get a hose pipe and just rinse them off. They are very, very comfortable. I didn't have to worry about getting my toes and my feet wet if I'm watering something. I wasn't looking down all the time to see if anything was crawling by my foot. But the boots are very, very comfortable. So I do like them. They come in so many different colors and styles. These are the ankle high. They got some that goes a little higher. They're good for hunting, fishing, any kind of outdoor mud activity, and of course, gardening. Okay, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna do nothing else out here this evening. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Y'all really hung out with me today, and I do appreciate you guys. All right, y'all. Y'all stay safe and y'all be blessed. I will talk to y'all later.